Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. The Phillies have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Felix Hernandez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Standing in, Scott Kingery. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 14.
The windup and the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Popped up. Freeman over to his left. 1 out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 24, Roman Quinn.
At the plate, Roman Quinn. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
Stepping up now, Davy Grillon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Acuna has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So a sharp opening inning for King Felix. It's the Phillies nothing, Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Zach Effron, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
So digging in now, Ozzy Alby. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Torres gloves it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Nick Markakis digging in now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And he takes ball 1. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Matuk is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBI.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. An inning in the books, no score on the show. plate, Rhys Hoskins. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots to have some power. Not only glove work on one of the corner positions, but lots of thunder in that bat.
Here comes the first pitch. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Back goes Ozuna. Gone to lead off the inning. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Number 26 for him on the season, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata.
The left fielder.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Chopped to third. He's got it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in, Yasiel Puig. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
There's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Now in the box, Phil Gosselin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's out on a strong throw.
Batting in, the second baseman, Ronald Correa.
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll come in here at 259. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. One 1-0 pitch on the way. That's inside. 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
3-0 now. Check by Hernandez. The pitch swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Acuna digs in now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 268 the average for him coming in. A dozen home runs and 38 runs batted in. A shot down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Back up the middle, reined in. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
So coming to the plate, Tyler Flowers, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And that's over. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Just hung in there on that one. Now another 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in, Zach Eflin. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Zach Eflin.
Now the pitch. 3rd inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Locks him up for strike 3.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
And in steps Scott Kingery. As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Roman Quinn. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Markakis on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 1-0. And the next in is Johan Camargo. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Matuk comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Now batting, Austin Reilly. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
0-1's the count.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Lifted in the air out to right. Puig's got a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Davy Grion. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Hit on the ground to short. Camargo's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now the 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Acuna going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mikey Mata.
2 are gone in the Philly fourth, and that'll bring up the outfielder Mikey Matuk to bat next. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Freeman trying to get there. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The right fielder, number 66, Ozzy
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Albies is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted. So up steps Ozzy Alby back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And he'll get in there safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
number 5.
Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. Albies, base runner at first with 1 out. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 1-2. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Puig, and they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman, making it an even 250 for his career. And now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Ozuna, a native of the 49th state of Alaska. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 2-1 Atlanta. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're having a really hard time squaring up off-speed pitches right now, which is making it easy on the opposing pitching to keep them off balance. Until they prove they can hit anything other than fastballs, he thinks they're going to keep getting a steady diet of pitches with movement and deception.
Thank you, Heidi.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Into the box now, Ronald Torreyes. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Torreyes, once a Minnesota Twin, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. Waits, now the pitch. And he gets the call there, 3-1. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna is right there, 1 down. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Effron, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The third baseman, number 4, Kingery.
So stepping in, Scott Kingery, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ready with the 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
The 2-0 pitch.
That's ball 3. Count 3-0.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. A rare 3-0 curveball drops in, 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
3-1, here it is. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Phillies ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Johan Camargo. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
So far on the year, Camargo hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Now batting, third baseman.
So striding forward now, Austin Reilly. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Popped him up. Torreyes has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Felix Hernandez.
Settling in now, Felix Hernandez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzy Alby, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Alby's with a 1-1 count now.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-2.
Whoa, that's down.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fouled off. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Waiting on deck is Nick Markakis. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, a bouncer up the middle, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 3-1.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around and score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. 5 innings complete. Braves lead this one 4-1. Stepping into the box, Roman Quinn. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Roman Quinn.
First offering on its way. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. (2-0) to the Phillies center fielder.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Davy Grion. No hits to this point. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Line, but speared on a hop. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1, 2, 3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here comes the first pitch. Mikey Mata is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Now the 0-1. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail it 4-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Joe Kelly enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 19, Joe Kelly.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Here's a pop-up now. Grion moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler.
Striding into the box, Tyler Flowers. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
So here's Johan Camargo as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To short, hit hard. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Reilly. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. 1-0 the count. As a look, now the pitch.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. The Braves strand 1, but they lead it 4-1. In now is Yasiel Puig.
Off to the Phillies, the right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now this is popped up behind the plate for Flowers. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Phil Gosselin. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th. And up next, the infielder / utility man, Ronald Torreyes. Line towards center field. Acuna is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Phillies down. Ender Inciarte is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here.
Ender Inciarte.
Robert Stock gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. He enters play here at 288, 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Stock has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Ozzy Alby, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Torreyes fields it cleanly. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Freddie Freeman will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Will Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Will Smith.
A.J. Pollock is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now here it comes. Popped up. Freeman is under this one. And he's got it for the first out.
The third baseman, number 4, Kingery.
Stepping in now, Scott Kingery, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 0-1 on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This one's down to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. In now, Roman Quinn, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it 4-1. Victor Arano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 64, Victor.
Bottom of the inning now, so here's the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. He flew out in his last at-bat, and that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Ozuna.
In now, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
For Atlanta, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Ready now, Tyler Flowers. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way.
Look out, 1-1.
The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves, but they lead it 4-1. Darren O'Day comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 56, Darren.
New inning set to get underway. Now at the plate, Davy Grion, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
The catcher,
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1.
Number 17.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Count 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
At the plate, Mikey Mata, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The win would belong to Felix Hernandez if the lead holds up. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
He just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away. Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Philly down to their last strike. And he fouls this one off. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Braves took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Felix Hernandez wins his 3rd of the season. Darren O'Day records the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 5 hits, 3 errors. They left 5.